Previously in my Backpacking Across Europe series.
We made it to Amsterdam. We got the fries.
Hey.
Today we're going to go get some food and then we're going on a free walking tour. Tomorrow's our last day in Amsterdam. We're only here for 2 days and then we go to Berlin. We just came back and coronavirus warnings are on our door. We checked out of our first hostel and now we're gonna go get breakfast and then try to figure out how the rail system works because we don't really know. First meal of the day, I got a Buddha bowl and a green juice. We decided to sit on this bench and eat by the canal because it was really hard to walk and eat with the backpack on at the same time. Smile! What is that? Oh, your sandwich?
I left over my sandwich.
Yeah, like mustard or mayonnaise on your chicken. Ew.
Living the dream, baby.
Walking through Dim Square for the last time. Don't know what this is, but it's cool.
Why is Lord Farquaad here?
We made it to the train station. It took a minute to figure out how to get to here and like how the Eurail works, but it's actually really simple.
Dit is een bericht voor reizigers tussen Meppel en Leeuwarden. Door defecte trein rijden er geen slingers tussen Meppel en...
Ooh, this is our first train. We got off the train, made it to the next little waiting area.
Duisburg.
The next ride is 5 hours. We found our hostel. We are in Berlin. We just left the hostel, freshened up a little bit, and now we're gonna look for something to eat. Day 2 in Berlin. The plan for today is we gotta find some food and then we booked another free walking tour. I found a vegan meat sandwich, so I'm really excited about that. And now we are going to get on the subway to the Brandenburg Gate because that is where our meeting place is for the free walking tour. We made it to our stop and there is the gate. We're now walking underneath the Brandenburg Gate.
at least 6 million European Jews were murdered during the Holocaust. It was designed by an American Jewish architect called Peter Eisenman, and it cost over 25 million euros to build. A rigid system of organization that had completely lost touch with human reason. So hopefully with some of that fresh in your mind, it will give you a little bit more to think of as you go through the memorial. We would not have been standing in a parking lot in 1945. We would have been standing in the Reich Chancellery Gardens of his Reich Chancellery building, or his office building. And he moved down into the bunker. Now, as he descended down into this massive underground bunker complex, he was essentially descending into a fantasy world. It's pretty safe to say that Adolf Hitler completely loses his mind. He is an absolute shadow of his former self, and the last time that he comes up and out of the bunker alive, we believe, was after his own sad little wedding ceremony.
This mural was painted in the 50s, and it was like communist propaganda, and it was supposed to show everyone equal and happy, which is not what happened. Then down here, there is a picture that has been blown up to the exact same size as the mural, and this is a picture of a protest that happened because of the communist government, and then about, I think, 300 people were killed for protesting. So it's supposed to be like what communism is supposed to be, like they were trying to say it was, and then what it ended up being. Here's the remains, oh my god, remains of the Berlin Wall. Wow, that's kind of crazy actually to see it.
And as you are standing here right now, what did you just symbolically do?
Cross the wall.
Cross the wall. So welcome to former West Berlin. And you just basically casually did what cost at least 138 people their lives. You crossed the Berlin Wall, you crossed the border between two former countries, and you crossed a piece of land that was nicknamed the Death Strip.
One of the escape stories of the Berlin Wall, a man ziplined from here with his wife and son to here. We're now taking a little break before we do part 2 of the tour. Spencer is going to get a currywurst to try, so I'm going to film him trying that. I'm not going to try it because it's meat, and I don't eat meat. I feel like I've said that so many times. So we're going to get his reaction since it's like a known Berlin food. So far this tour has been so cool. There's so much history here, and like I feel like I've learned more history in the past 3 days than I ever did in school. It's pretty amazing. Right.
Alright guys, so we just got to the typisch Berlin. Here we got a nice to-go beer, currywurst with bread, and we got pretzel. And we're right by the Berlin Wall too. Hey.
Does it actually taste like curry?
Those two.
It's a pretzel.
This is beautiful. Ooh, hi, there's my shadow. There's this thing that I don't know the name of yet, but I'll probably find out in just a minute.
So it's in the 1600s, it's called Gendarmenmarkt, and I want to stick around in the 1600s for just a moment, because there was a war that swept across Europe in the 1600s. It was called the 30 Years' War. Do you know why they called it that?
This is the German church, and this is the French church. But neither of them are actually the original church. They're just reconstructions because they were destroyed in the war. Basically, Berlin was just destroyed in the war. That's what I've gathered from this tour.
They collected books by Jewish authors, homosexual authors, pacifist authors, communist authors, just anybody who lived a life the Nazis did not agree with. They collected those books, they piled them in the center of the square, and they burned them. There is still war, there is still genocide, there are still walls dividing people, and there are still Nazis in the world today. I just want to share with you one last quote. It's written by Mark Twain, and it's Mark Twain's interpretation or opinion on the fact that history just simply repeats itself. He wrote, "In fact, history never repeats itself, but it sure does rhyme."
So this is the university. Apparently, I think she said 39 people who have won a Nobel Peace Prize have graduated from this school. This is the Opera House, and this is the first Catholic church to be built after like Protestants took over Berlin, and I don't know what year.
Yep.
But all of these are not actually the original buildings because they were all destroyed during World War II. Well, this one was destroyed by
the British,
and then Hitler apparently felt the need to rebuild it, and then it was bombed like a year after it got rebuilt. So, and then here's the memorial for the book burning. You can't see super well. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. If you can kind of see the lines right there, those are the whole like underground is filled with empty bookcases, and it's supposed to be like enough bookcases to hold the 20,000 books that were burned here in this square, because this is where the biggest book burning was held. At first when we got to Berlin, we were like, what the heck is this? It just looks like every other city like Canada. And then you realize that the whole city was destroyed during the wars, and that's why none of it looks like the rest of Europe except for these small little areas. So we figured out that this is the United States Embassy.
If World War III breaks out, you know where I'm gonna be headed.
And it's right next to the gate. We are back at the memorial for the people who died during the Holocaust, the Jewish people who died. Our tour guide told us that they have a free little museum here, so we're gonna go check it out, but first we're gonna walk through here again. What she told us about this memorial is it's designed like, you can't see it on the camera, but like the path goes like up and down, and then like you just see glimpses of people as they walk through, because it's supposed to give you like a very like kind of like uneasy feeling. We just took a nice little break in the room. My cheeks are super pink right now because I got really hot sitting in there. Wait, I should go get a new battery.
yeah.
Gotta go get a battery because my camera's about to die. We are now gonna go get some food. We talked to one of the guys in our hostel, and he gave us a recommendation for this bar that has a lot of vegetarian options.
I don't really
I want to get this, but I'm scared it's gonna be a lot of dairy for my stomach to handle. But fried veggies on pasta is so basic, so I think I'm gonna go with this and just deal with the pain. Here is mine: potato soup and goulash. This really just looks like mac and cheese.
Oh my god.
Do you like it? Why are you doing that?
It was good.
I'm whispering because I'm in the bathroom right now. I just want to update you guys. We actually made friends with 2 guys in our hostel. So we're gonna go downstairs because there's a bar attached to our hostel. And we're gonna go get some happy hour drinks with them and talk. And I'm really excited because it's the first people we've talked to and made friends with. Last night we were trying to find people to hang out with. We couldn't find anyone.
Everyone who gave us their 2 cents about backpacking through Europe before we left, they were always saying stuff like, do you want to make sure your itinerary isn't too planned out because you're going to make friends with people in your hostel and you're going to want to go places with them. Well, we've been to 2 hostels so far and nobody's talked to us. So we tried to go upstairs to see if we could see if anyone was up there to ask them if they wanted to go out, and everybody's gone. So
So this is exciting for us. We are now on a walk on a search for food. All we found was this convenience store. We're looking for fries, but I found this chocolate bar, which I've never seen in the US, and it looks good. Here we go. It's good. I mean, it's chocolate. We found some fries. This is our new friend Pedro.
Hello there.
That's where I slept in today. I slept in till like 12:15. I'm gonna change my pants as I talk to you guys, so that's what I'm doing. Today is our last day in Berlin. We're supposed to check out tomorrow morning. We're going to do some laundry since they have a laundry machine here. Then we're gonna figure out what train we're taking and what hostel we're gonna stay in. Our next stop is Krakow, Poland. Now we just have to figure out how to use it. We made it to the East Side Gallery. I got some wine to drink on the street since I got a beer. We didn't really do much today, but we're out now exploring stuff we haven't seen yet. Got arrested outside, so there's some blinking going on my face. We found a McDonald's to stop by, and we just wanted to come in and see if they have any different food items since it's a different country. And Spencer found this like really weird potato burger thing, and then they have a vegan sandwich here, which they do not have back in the States, or I have not seen it there before. I'm not really hungry, but like it's a new McDonald's item, like I kind of want to try it, and he wanted to too. So we're gonna do a little bit of a taste test. It's called the Big Vegan. Okay, I didn't know it was a burger. I thought it was gonna be a sandwich.
And then this is the big roasty bacon, a potato pancake or a hash brown, and good.
Yeah, it doesn't really have much flavor.
Really?
Yeah, the Beyond Burgers at Burger King are a little better. It's like got a good texture, but the flavor is not really there. Where is the flavor?
Where's the flavor? Where's the flavor in this?
The flavor is immaculate.
The flavor is immaculate. Never tasted anything like this before.
Here we go again. Back at Brandenburg Gate. Well, we just came to see it lit up, right? Here's yet another shot of me in front of this gate. Oh, the hell? mom just texted me. She's starting to freak out about coronavirus, and now I'm starting to get nervous about coronavirus. And she's saying we shouldn't go to Italy, which I really, really, really want to go to Italy.